Okay.
Who forgot their promise? I was
What?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen... Huh. So you...
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Alright. I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you, so I came up with this little fun, but in all, it helped us determine... Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often... Naturally, this is due to your... A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same, but when the lightning struck... So you've heard... His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro commit. But before that, there is one...
Oh?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful... The Eternity in question is her... As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs, and the Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it, for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. Perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power. Whatever the case, the fact is that this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that
Only outlanders such as... And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that's...
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Sound? What sound?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then...
Aspirations? That would... Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato resident.
Finally!
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
Bruh.
kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be...
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest.
Is this the Shirasage?
Yes. As the daughter of the consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission.
Makes sense.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspiration, though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bond. A commission's power rises in Traveler. Lend us your power, and we can... Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said.
No, please, wait! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun. On one...
What are your
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from that.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree.
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await...
I'm sure you'll do great.
Inazuma that can take on the form of any human they see?
I heard such rumors before. They must know some mysterious transformation.
Oh, yeah! Have you drawn for...
Why are you doing this?
Precisely. The children not dead.
That must be the guy Ayaka told.
You must also be. Tejima has protected keeping out the treasure, but now, all of us, we will gladly...
If you want it's clear I can't claim to truth be told.
Seems like he...
We can't let him leave.
You must be Tejima.
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of true.
And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions. In the past...
Okay, well,
Oh, that reminds me. Last time...
I keep a...
Oh, yes, yes.
Perfect! So
If you don't mind...
this looks like Teju. Let's see what we today. I went Huh? I went to pray. Now that's the.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji. Grandma, tell me another story. Oh, don't worry. Grandma's got lots of stories.
I've gotta think of a way to save Gorda Village.
So this is the Omamori. Interesting. Looking at the. But anyway, if he had this with.
I wish it could be like this all the time.
Here we are! The soil must be something. It looks like a letter. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. So but he's been here for. Well.
I'll be. Still. Over the years, I must. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Love, regret, no. After all, it's as if she'd never been in my life. Although, when I think about it, how curious. I shall remain.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay. Seems it's just that certainly at least we were able to. According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission. They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law. But why would they take Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go.
I'll ask one more time. The entire clan is counting on that food. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency You dare deceive us? You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryo Commission will hear of this.
Oh, huh? And who are you? What?
What? We heard the commotion and came to...
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue in the past, we'd simply ask him for... He's keeping the provisions for...
No one seems to care about it. It's no wonder all the vision...
This must be one of the people... Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa.
I've never even heard of these I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to... My own family can barely get by as it... That's the first bit of truth I've heard all...
Well, that's strange. You were helping...
To be perfectly honest, I don't... All I know is that I will perform, sir. And...
Does it have to do with the missing...
I didn't take any... To top it all off, if you don't believe me, go find...
You see, but we better confirm. We should be able to follow... I've been to the outside world before.
We really outdid all those samurai out. You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be... Today's just the beginning. You demand, but...
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Cool it. There goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? Kurosawa. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh?
So what did you see it?
Food supply. I didn't want anyone else to see, but now that you've caught us...
You've got it?
Huh? What the... There's nothing in...
Yeah. Oh, and they all seem to be made out to... We better talk as for you,
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs.
Shut it.
Freeze! Dodge this! Freeze! Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this!
Welcome to Tsukum, or perhaps. Ah, so you're friends of
Whoa! How did
Let me think. Kurosawa. However,
So that. But why did he.
well, if you think Kurosawa, so he deemed it.
Wow. And no one.
People's attitude. If you, of course. As for if you're still curious, I see. Most unfortunate.
Sword?
Oh, I've asked him in. Hi. Why don't you ask? Oh, but.
But.
Don't worry. I won't charge much for information.
At least we now know. Let's go talk.
Presented them with a choice. It turned out to be. Did you manage to track down the trip?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency.
Strange. I don't really have any such. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare the. This sword was once wielded. I remember once when I was young. What did he say? It would seem all I can remember. And.
Hey! Can you recognize the words?
Virtue? Somehow those two words seemed taking on seemingly in. But what use? The Tenryo Commission sees my. And the irony of all. I'm incapable of being.
Yet another. When we get the. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah. Fortunately for us, let's go find the. Paimon heard that this is his dope.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were.
Maybe, but things have gotten dangerous before.
It's just because he's been.
Hey there!
Who are you? I don't care whether you're don't make me draw my blade, or you.
No! you got it so wrong. We just came here to,
Disciple?
Yep. But then we got...
Please. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any new disciples for the time being. I see you are Sensei's name is though self-taught, he once said, and so. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been... He says the strangest things. Oh, Junior and... But if I'm not...
The Grand Naru...
You haven't heard of it? Not that we'd have any need, so don't worry, Nanako. The exorcism will take place this evening.
So...
So you decided to come just now. When she asked him who the people, it looked like he was in. All the while he kept. One of them was Sensei witnessed the ritual. Please.
Huh? Who's that sneaking? We won't let them get... Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Suspicious person!
How are you? Unless
Excuse... And what are you doing?
bad news? I don't care to talk.
His senior?
Anzai? Yes, that because I don't wish to see Dome. When we were I had begun practitioners, but Dome Sensei scolded him. I thought so. Only then he was
You're
because until he of all the disciples, Domons are later. After that, I decided to. So you see. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now.
Still...
You're saying he is... Does that mean that he's just lost his mind?
Nanako.
I am sorry. With what? But spirits and all this...
Lady...
The head shrine... Correct. I am unable to...
Excuse me.
That won't be necessary. I must leave now.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai...
Do you mean to say...
No. That's not what I meant. I just mean that... given that you've traveled all this...
Sure! Who knows?